Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Your title is Prediction of Football Player Performance Using Machine Learning Algorithms. This is an abstract or a player performance prediction system aims at solving this complex problem analytically and involves learning from various attributes and skills of football player. It considers the skill set values of the football players and predicts the performance value, which depicts the scope of improvements and the capability of the player. The objective of this system is to help the coaches and team management at the grassroots as well as higher levels to identify the future prospects in the game football without being biased to subjective conditions like club budgets and competitiveness in the league and importance of the player in the team or region. Our system is based on the data-driven approach, and we train our models to generate an appropriate holistic relationship between the players' attribute values, market value, and performance value to be predicted. These values are dependent on the position that the football players in and the skill they possess. This is our system architecture. First of all, we have to get data set from a data set library. In our process, we used to draw 17 data set. Okay, and first step is get or select data from input or local repository. Okay, and next one is pre-processing. Pre-processing means here we used handling missing values and drop unwanted column. Okay, handling missing values means here we have some missing values in our data set. So these missing values are also replaced by zero or average value. Okay. And drop unwanted columns means here we have some unwanted column because our data we have this important columns. Okay, so we have to select that column only in our process. Okay, and after this pre-processing and after the pre-processing step, we have to select best feature from our data set. Best features means here we use 57 features. Okay, 57 features in our data set. So these feature also read using chi-square algorithm. Chi-square algorithm means feature selection algorithm. Here we use chi-square algorithm to select best feature from our 57 features from our data set, and we reduce 5 feature only. Okay, and after the feature selection process, we have to split data set. Split data set means here we split train and test data set. Okay, and so we have to split our data set. After we have to implement feature scaling. Feature scaling means organized in our data set into our process. Okay, after the feature scaling, we have to implement the algorithm. Here we used the algorithm of and processes SVM and random forest. These two algorithms are implemented as a forecasting algorithm. Okay, forecasting algorithm means here we used to find out error values only. Error values means here we use mean absolute error and mean square error and root mean square error value. These error values only find out in our process. Okay, now we start a demo session. Okay, now we click on this run button. Yeah, our program is in running state. Yeah, program is going to run. First process is data selection. So data selection means here we select a FIFA 17 data set. So we classify the data set using how the football players are performance in FIFA 17. So this is a classification of our process. Okay, first one is data selection. We select that FIFA 17 data set, and next one is pre-processing. And pre-processing means here we pre-process our data set. Like first one of pre-processing step is handling null values. In our data set have some null values. That's why we have to handle null values. If our data set have null values means here we change convert null values to 0 or find main values and replace it. Okay. Second one is unwanted column removal. Here we have some unwanted column. Okay, so we need to remove that unwanted column means our execution time and accuracy also increased in our process. Okay, and third one is the label encoding. Label encoding means here we encode our label string to binary conversion because these three steps are reprocessing. Okay, before preprocessing, this is our data set. Okay, remove unwanted column after data set. After removing unwanted column, this is a data set. Okay, and label encoding means label encoding already explained it. So string value convert into binary value. That's the meaning of label encoding. Okay, then after label encoding, we handle null values. Null values means if the data set have any null values means replaced by 0 or the average value. Okay, after the pre-processing step, we have to implement in our process feature selection. Feature selection means we have to select best feature from our data set. Our original feature number is 57, so we have 57 columns. We need so many time to execute our process, so we have to reduce in our features. Okay, so here we use chi-square algorithm to select the best feature from our data set. Okay, so here we reduce 5 features from our 57 features. Okay, and after the feature selection, we have to split data set. Here we splitting means here we split our data set to train and test the data set. Okay, and here after the data splitting, we used feature scaling. Feature scaling means our data set have to organize in our scaling step. Okay, and here we used algorithm implementation after the feature scaling. Okay, here we use SVM, support vector machine, and random forest algorithm. Here also we used to implement forecasting algorithm. Forecasting algorithm means here we find out only error values. So we find out mean absolute error and mean square error and root mean square error value. So these two algorithms also find out this error value only. So this is our process. Thank you.